Did you know that over 82% of small businesses fail due to cash flow problems? That's a staggering number. But what if I told you that you can start and grow a business without ever taking on debt? It's not just a dream, it's possible. In fact, many successful entrepreneurs have done just that, using creative, out-of-the-box strategies that don't involve loans or investors. The secret? It's all about bootstrapping. By leveraging the resources you already have, being strategic with your spending, and thinking differently about financing, you can build a thriving business without owing a dime. This guide will show you how. We'll explore 12 powerful strategies to finance your business with zero debt. From using pre-sales to fund your first production run to creating passive income streams that keep cash flowing, each chapter offers practical, actionable tips you can start using today. And here's the kicker. You don't need a big budget or fancy tools to make it work. You just need a bit of creativity, some hustle, and a willingness to do things differently. So, are you ready to learn how to turn your business idea into reality without breaking the bank? Let's dive in and discover how to make bootstrapping your superpower. Chapter 1. The power of pre-sales. When starting a business, cash flow is often the biggest hurdle. Pre-sales can be your best friend here. Imagine selling your product before it's even made. This way, you fund production with customer payments, not loans. A good example? Kickstarter. It's packed with stories of small businesses that started this way. In fact, nearly 40% of successful Kickstarter campaigns were fully funded before their official launch. So, why not tap into that? Here's how to get started. Build excitement around your product with a landing page. Share your vision with potential customers. Offer them something special for buying early, like a discount or a limited edition item. But make sure you deliver on time. Trust is key in pre-sales. If you miss deadlines, it can hurt your brand before it even begins. Use this time to gather feedback too. Early customers can help you refine your product before it hits the market. It's like getting paid to do market research. This method is especially powerful for digital products. You can sell ebooks, courses, or apps before they're complete. Pre-sales turn your idea into cash, fast. Chapter 2. Leverage your sweat equity. Sweat equity means investing time and effort instead of money. Think of it as trading your skills and labor for something you can't afford yet. This approach is a lifesaver for many entrepreneurs. Did you know that 69% of small business owners start their ventures from home? They leverage their skills to build websites, create products, and market their business without hiring expensive help. The key is to focus on your strengths. Are you good at graphic design? Then, create your own logos and marketing materials. Skilled in coding? Build your own website. If you're not sure where to start, list your skills and how they can be used in your business. You can always learn new ones too. There's a YouTube tutorial for almost everything. By putting in the work yourself, you keep costs low. But don't forget to value your time. Time is money, even when you're not spending cash. Keep track of how long tasks take you. If something is eating up too much time, consider outsourcing it later when your budget allows. Chapter 3. The art of barter. Bartering might sound old-fashioned, but it's making a comeback in the entrepreneurial world. In fact, Forbes reported that nearly 30% of small businesses engage in bartering to save money. The concept is simple. Exchange your product or service for something you need. This could be anything from legal advice to marketing help. For example, if you're a web developer, you could trade your services with a copywriter. They write content for your site, and you build theirs. Both of you save money and get professional work in return. Another example? A local coffee shop might offer free drinks to a graphic designer in exchange for a new logo. This method builds relationships too, which can lead to future opportunities. To start bartering, make a list of services you need. Then, think about what you can offer in return. Reach out to local businesses or online communities like BarterCard or Simbi. Just remember to set clear terms and timelines. Both parties should feel like they're getting a good deal. It's a win-win without spending a dime. Chapter 4. Crowd power. Crowdfunding is a modern twist on the age-old concept of community support. It's about rallying people around your idea and getting them to fund it. But here's the kicker. You don't give up any equity. Instead, You offer rewards, early access, or even a thank you note. Platforms like Indiegogo and Kickstarter have made this method mainstream. As of 2021, over $5 billion had been raised through crowdfunding worldwide. To succeed in crowdfunding, you need a compelling story. People don't just buy products, they buy into the passion behind them. Show your journey, struggles, and vision. A well-made video can make a big difference here. In fact, campaigns with videos raise 105% more than those without. Don't just rely on the platform's traffic, though. Promote your campaign through social media, email lists, and local networks. Keep your backers updated too. Communication is key to maintaining trust and excitement. Finally, consider starting with a small funding goal. Smaller targets are easier to hit and can create momentum for your campaign. This chapter highlights how community support can finance your business without giving up control. It's a powerful way to turn your ideas into reality with zero debt. Chapter 5. Microfinancing. Magic. Microfinancing might sound like something only for developing countries, but it's a game changer for small businesses everywhere. Traditional loans can be tough to get, especially when you're just starting out. That's where microfinancing comes in. It's about getting small loans from non-traditional sources, like peer-to-peer lending platforms or community funds. Take Kiva, for example. It's a micro-lending platform where everyday people can lend small amounts to businesses worldwide. According to Kiva, the repayment rate is over 96%, which shows how powerful this model can be. This method isn't just about money, it's about community. People who lend through microfinancing often become your biggest supporters. To get started, research platforms like Kiva, Funding Circle, or even local credit unions that offer micro-loans. These loans usually have lower interest rates and more flexible terms than big banks. Plus, getting approved is often quicker and easier. Just make sure you have a clear plan for how you'll use the funds. Every dollar counts when you're bootstrapping, so spend wisely. Chapter 6. Bootstrap with freelance hustles. Freelancing is a smart way to fund your business without taking on debt. It's about using your skills to earn money on the side while building your main venture. Many successful entrepreneurs started this way. Did you know that nearly 57 million Americans freelanced in 2019? That's almost 35% of the US workforce. It's a growing trend because it gives you flexibility and control. Consider what skills you can offer. Writing, graphic design, web development, social media management, these are all in demand. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or TopTal can connect you with clients who need your expertise. You set your rates, choose your projects, and decide your work hours. It's a perfect way to generate income while keeping your business afloat. Freelancing also builds your network. Clients today could be customers tomorrow. And the experience you gain can be invaluable for your own business. Just remember to balance your time. It's easy to get caught up in freelancing and neglect your main venture. Set clear boundaries and prioritize tasks that move your business forward. Chapter 7. Strategic partnerships. Strategic partnerships are about working with others to achieve what you couldn't do alone. It's not just about sharing resources, it's about combining strengths. When done right, both parties win, and you save money. In fact, about 55% of companies say partnerships are their top priority for innovation, according to a 2020 Deloitte report. Think of a partnership as a collaboration where you both bring something to the table. Maybe you're great at marketing but lack production capacity. Partner with a manufacturer who can handle that side. Or, if you have a product but no audience, team up with an influencer who can promote it. The key is finding a partner with complementary skills. To get started, reach out to potential partners who align with your values and goals. Be clear about what you bring to the table and what you expect in return. A good partnership is built on trust, clear communication, and mutual benefit. Remember, it's not about taking advantage, it's about growing together. Partnerships can fast-track your business growth without the need for hefty investments. Enjoying the video so far? Hit subscribe and let's keep the adventure going. Chapter 8. Productive procrastination. In a world obsessed with rapid growth, sometimes it pays to slow down. This chapter is all about embracing slow, steady growth, what I like to call productive procrastination. Growing slowly isn't about being lazy, it's about being strategic. By taking your time, you can save money and avoid costly mistakes. Many successful companies started this way. Take Basecamp, for example. They focused on building a solid, sustainable business model before scaling up. This approach saved them from the pitfalls of rapid expansion and kept their costs low. In fact, slow growth can lead to more thoughtful decision-making. You're not rushed, so you can test ideas, gather feedback, and refine your approach. One way to practice productive procrastination is by focusing on your core product or service. Perfect it before adding anything new. Avoid the temptation to expand too quickly or diversify too soon. This saves money on production, marketing, and staffing. It also helps you build a loyal customer base before moving on to the next big thing. Another strategy is to bootstrap your marketing. Instead of splurging on expensive campaigns, start small. Use social media, content marketing, and word of mouth to grow your audience. These methods are cost-effective and can be scaled as your business grows. Remember, slow growth is still growth. It might take longer, but it's often more sustainable in the long run. Chapter 9. Recycle and reuse resources. Starting a business doesn't always require brand new resources. Recycling and reusing what you already have can save you a ton of money. It's about being resourceful and thinking outside the box. This strategy isn't just eco-friendly, it's also budget-friendly. Let's start with office space. Instead of renting a fancy office, consider working from home or sharing space with another small business. According to a survey by Fundera, 69% of U.S. entrepreneurs start their businesses at home, saving thousands in overhead costs. You can also repurpose furniture, equipment, or even packaging materials. A used desk or an older computer might not be flashy, but it gets the job done. Another tip is to reuse content and marketing materials. If you've written a blog post, turn it into a social media post, a podcast episode, or a video. This way, one piece of content works for you in multiple ways. Gary Vaynerchuk, a marketing expert, often talks about how content can be repurposed across platforms to maximize reach without extra costs. Even your network can be reused. Don't hesitate to reconnect with past clients, partners, or mentors. They can offer support, advice, or referrals that help you grow without spending a dime. In a small business, every little bit counts, and recycling resources is an easy way to stretch your budget further. Chapter 10. The lean marketing machine. Marketing is essential, but it doesn't have to be expensive. You can build a lean marketing machine that drives results without draining your wallet. The key is to focus on cost-effective strategies that offer a high return on investment. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal is social media. It's free to use and allows you to reach a large audience with little to no cost. According to a survey by Clutch, 81% of small businesses use social media as their primary marketing channel. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter let you connect directly with your audience, build relationships, and promote your products. Start by creating content that resonates with your target market. It doesn't have to be perfect. Authenticity often works better than polished ads. Email marketing is another effective strategy. It's been shown that for every $1 spent on email marketing, the average return is $42. That's a huge ROI. Building an email list gives you direct access to potential customers who are already interested in what you offer. Use tools like MailChimp or ConvertKit to create and send emails that nurture leads and drive sales. Don't forget about content marketing, either. Writing blog posts, creating videos, or launching a podcast can establish you as an authority in your niche. Content marketing costs 62% less than traditional marketing and generates about 3 times as many leads, according to Demand Metric. The trick is consistency. Regularly producing valuable content will keep your audience engaged and your brand top of mind. Chapter 11. DIY everything. When you're bootstrapping, every dollar counts. That's why doing things yourself, DIY, can be a smart way to save money. Today's technology makes it easier than ever to tackle tasks that once required hiring professionals. Whether it's building a website, designing a logo, or creating marketing materials, there are countless tools available to help you do it yourself. Let's talk websites first. Platforms like WordPress, Wix, and Squarespace allow you to build a professional-looking site without needing to know how to code. With drag-and-drop editors and customizable templates, you can have a website up and running in no time. And here's a fun fact: 64% of small businesses have a website, according to Clutch. It's a must-have tool for reaching customers and establishing your online presence. For branding, tools like Canva and Adobe Spark make it easy to design logos, business cards, and social media graphics. These platforms offer templates that even design novices can use to create polished, professional-looking visuals. You save money and maintain creative control over your brand's image. Of course, DIY comes with a learning curve. But it's worth the effort. Not only do you save money, but you also gain valuable skills that can benefit your business in the long run. The key is to start small and keep learning. As you become more comfortable, you can take on bigger projects or, when your business grows, outsource tasks you're less passionate about. Your support means the world to us. Subscribe now to keep the content coming.